1 foot in, you just stepped into the madhouse. Can you show some manners? Don't you sit down on that man couch. Tell him settle down, but we have to put your mans out. He gon' have to learn why it's the madhouse, madhouse. 1 foot in, you just stepped into the madhouse.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic. We are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. They are not sponsoring me, so let me get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all want to sponsor me, what's good? Listen, I got one of my special guests here today. I ain't seen him in a minute. We've been rocking for a long time, man. Like, he used to show a lot of love and support, still shows love and support. Would come out to my showcases when I was doing them consistently. We was just talking about it in the GME days. Shout out to Vin Chilz, checking on what's good, bro.
Hey, you know, chilling.
Hey, man, it's good to see you. Give me some love. Boom. Sure. We transferring that good energy. It's going to be a great, great conversation. You dig?
Absolutely.
Man, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Vin Chilz. Y'all can follow me on all social media at That's Vin Chilz, VINCHILZ.
That's what's up, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for, tapping in and coming through tonight. We have a lot to catch up on. It's been a minute. I've been seeing you doing some funny stuff on TikTok. I just really got on my TikTok game. I'm a late bloomer with that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I probably only follow like 20 something people. You one of them. And I was like cracking up at some of the stuff that you posted, but that's what you got to do. Be lighthearted, man. Let's talk about your journey though, of how you got to where you're at. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I guess you can say I'm from here. I mean, I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but
okay. I
was raised here, like Douglasville, Hiram.
Got you. So you've been here most of your life. Yeah. So you're an ATL, we might as well say, Sure. Going back though to like your childhood, before music, did you aspire to do something else?
Yes, I wanted to be in the NFL, running back.
Okay, everything. You look like you could be a football player. You just have that look. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Did you play through high school and stuff?
Yes, I did. I did my first 2 years at Hiram, then I transferred to Chapel Hill. So I went from playing running back and I switched to playing defense. I started playing cornerback and safety. Got you.
Let's talk about that a little bit more in depth. I'm always big on people getting involved in something in their younger years because I think it helps sets them up, for what they want to do later on, even if it's a different career path. So
for sure.
With that being said, playing football or being in sports period, how did that help you structure where you at right now?
Beautifully, to be honest. I mean, playing football, I was taught like the foundation of like working hard. Yeah. And like, if you want it, go get it.
Right.
Because it's like, it doesn't matter how good you might be, but it's like, are you going to go to practice? Are you going to be on time? Are you going to run through the drill?
Right.
Are you going to do it?
Right.
At the end of the day, even if you are starting, it's always somebody that's right behind you that's want to take your spot. So my motivation was that I got my spot. I'm going to keep it. Ain't nobody going to take it. You can take it when I leave.
Man.
You can have it when I leave.
I know that's right. Nah, that's dope. I definitely believe in that because it makes you a team player. Thanks. Like you said, you learn how to be on time, be prompt, which is important, as a musician, for shows and stuff like that. For sure. But I think also, too, being involved in other stuff, you gain a fan base per se in those other areas, absolutely, which can also help with your music as well. Mm-hmm. I talk to a lot of artists and they do other stuff. Like some of them are gamers or some of them are, ride bike, motorcycles and stuff. They gain a fan base just off of that because, now you're tapping into a whole different arena. Do you still play any type of sports? You hoop or anything?
I hoop a little bit, in my free time.
Tell me if you're lying.
I hoop a little bit in my free time. It's not like nothing consistent.
I got you.
Called the homies, yo, what's good?
Yeah, a little shoot around a little bit. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, as we get older, things get different because we got different responsibilities as an adult. For family, sure. Work, etc. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let's talk about the music journey. When did that become an interest for you?
Music became a serious interest, I would like to say, my junior year in high school. Okay. Yeah, because that was when I was already writing a lot. Yeah. But like I officially like recorded something like on my 18th birthday. Okay. So, like, it was in the closet type stuff, but
Right. That's where a lot of people start and still do it. Slick, For sure. That's what's up, man. Talk to us about that first song you recorded.
That first song I recorded was called What We Do.
So, give me a little snippet.
Okay, this is what we do. Getting money all kind of ways. This is what we do. Chasing paper on delay.
This is how we do it.
This is what we do.
Nah, that's dope, man. Everybody's got humble beginnings, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, I went back recently and listened to some of my first interviews. I was like, wow, like 12 years ago. I was like, wow, yeah, okay. Definitely an advancement. So talk to us about that. You know, what would you say has changed in your music from when you first started doing it till now?
Growth. I mean, I just kept writing. I just kept staying at it. And in the middle of like the beginning to now and even to the future, it's like you're constantly going to grow. You're going to learn more about yourself. Like I learn something about myself every day. Yeah. So I feel like because of that, I'm able to like incorporate it into my music.
Absolutely. Most definitely. It's just, you know, it's definitely comes with maturity and growth because when you're still a teenager doing music, you haven't really experienced life yet.
For sure.
You know, so it's like you could only talk about maybe some stuff that's you've been through or stuff that you see around you. Thanks. But now that you're an adult, you've got family, you've got, you know, real deal life going on, you got more to talk about. And it's probably more relatable type stuff as well.
Absolutely.
You know, who were some of your influences?
Eminem, Kanye, Kendrick.
Okay. The lyrical ones.
Yeah, J. Cole. Non-lyrical. Well, I ain't gonna say non-lyrical.
I know what you mean. Trust me, I know totally what you mean.
Like I really mess with G Herbo.
Okay. Yeah. Dope. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's good to have a variety of like motivation and influences. For sure. Because I think as a musician yourself, as you know, if you're a rapper or whatever you do, you gotta have different sounds for yourself. You don't want all your songs to sound the same.
1000%.
You know, let's talk about your catalog of music, man. You got something for everybody, everything in there?
Yes, ma'am.
You got something for the ladies?
Yes, ma'am.
Something for the fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Something for the smokers?
Oh, yeah.
Something for the strip clubs?
Yeah.
Something for the kids?
Something for the kids.
For real?
On me.
Okay. There's a lot of artists that I ask that and they're like, nah, I ain't got that. I'm like, then bro, you gotta get to work. Even if you don't push it as a single, at least have something family friendly in the vault. Because what if you get booked for a festival or something like that? Yes. You want to have to be ready. You don't want to have to get ready, right?
For real.
What's been keeping you motivated to stay doing music?
What's been keeping me motivated? It's just really just trying to make it happen. I mean, I know people that's like 50, 60 that's still out here making beats, making music.
No, for real.
So it's like, if I got somebody that's 2 or 3 times my age, why can't I do the same thing?
Absolutely. You know, it's funny you say that because I just, the other day, I don't remember who it was. One of the artists, I did a Google search to see how old he was because I knew he was a little seasoned. But then it started bringing up all the artists that are like in their 40s and, you know, late 40s that are still making music. And I'm like, really, as long as that's your passion and you're making good music, I don't think there needs to be an age limit on it.
No, I mean, nobody can tell you when something's going to pop for you.
That's right.
It's like, it's really just about being at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely. Honestly. No, that's big facts, man, because, you know, it could be just that the right person that hears your music that could put you in a position to change your life.
For sure.
With that being said, you know, any situations that you would be interested in getting, and not anybody in particular, but like if a label came to you with the right situation, would you be open to signing or you want to stay independent?
I would sign.
Okay. Hey, you got to come with the right money, the right bag, the right situation. It's got to make sense.
For sure.
You know, okay. And you ain't even got to disclose this if you don't want to. Is there any labels out there in particular that would pique your interest?
If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, let's be completely honest.
Number one, if Dreamville came to me like, hey,
okay.
I'm like, yo.
Hey, and then that's what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all about making moves that make sense for you because you got to look at the bigger picture. You know, number one, what are they offering you? 2, who did they already have on their roster? Does that fit your situation as well?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like, I wouldn't see myself going like signing to a label if like the person who was like in charge or even like the artist, we didn't have some type of similarity.
Exactly. The chemistry has to be there.
For sure.
Most definitely. Let's talk about some of the artists that you've done some work with. You know, I think it's always important to pay homage to people that you've worked with. You know, who have you done some music with?
I've done some music with Odessa Harris. He's from Illinois.
Okay.
Peoria. I've worked with Shy Songwriter, O'Shea, Lady Rose.
Are you talking about O'Shea, the singer from out here?
Yes.
It's my dog, man.
For sure. Yeah. We actually went to high school together.
For real? He's so talented.
For sure.
Wow. Okay.
Akil Shaw, Brandon Dowdell. He crazy with them vocals too, both of them.
He's from out here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar. I'm going to definitely look him up. What's his name, Brandon?
Brandon Dowdell.
Okay, dope.
And
I know it's be hard to remember.
Yeah, it do.
Shout out to everybody you've ever done music with.
For sure.
If he forgot you, charge it to the game, not to his heart. You know what I'm saying? It's always
I'll rock with you.
Yeah, most definitely. What are some of the things you've been working on, man? Let's take it back a little bit. And then we'll go fast forward because, you know, we just came out of a crazy time. We were in a whole pandemic.
Yes.
I have never experienced that in my life, so I know you haven't because you're younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Where we had to wear a mask and we had to social distance and we couldn't even really go outside for a little minute. During that time, what were some of the things you were doing to keep yourself active?
I was just eating, playing the game. And when I got a spark of inspiration, I started writing.
He said, I'm going to keep it all the way G.
No, for real.
Sounds about like me. I was doing so good before the pandemic. I was like looking at some of my pictures. I was like, dang, I was so slim. Pandemic hit, gained like 30 pounds over them 2 years. No lie. I'm very transparent. Yes, it happened, but I'm about to take it all the way back off. You know what I'm saying?
Know.
It's just like we become complacent sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's not that we're not necessarily working. We had to change how we were working. The gyms were closed. The venues were closed. So what could we really do?
Right.
Sit home, play games, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We had to figure out something to entertain ourselves. What would you say that you took positive out of that whole pandemic situation?
What I took positive is really just being able to like sit still. Like it's okay to not be here, there, you know, everywhere. It's okay to be able to just, you know, sit back, sit down and just like, you know, spend some time with yourself.
Nah, for real. I couldn't agree more. I love being by myself. I'm so introverted. People don't believe me when I tell them that, but it's like I really only go out if I have to because I get anxiety sometimes when I go to be around a lot of people because like people crazy. Yeah. Like you and I we were all discussing before we came on here, like people are crazy out here. You never know what type of situation you're going to step into. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you on that, bro. Like, you know, we got to learn how to self-motivate. Most definitely. Now that we, you know, I guess we up out of this pandemic situation, you know, we back out here, we back outside. Yes, what do you got going on?
Ooh. All right. Well, I definitely just dropped my new single Madhouse today. You feel me? The song out there, the visual, we just dropped it at 6 today. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Man, that's big congrats on that. And I'm glad that you here first. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Let's talk about the song a little bit more in depth because I know it takes a lot of work to put a song out, let alone an entire project. Right. When it comes to the music, for you guys that don't know, it comes from the beat selection. You got to either lease or purchase that beat. Right. You got to get some artwork done. You got to pay for a mix and master if you're not doing it yourself. You may have to pay for studio time if you don't got to set up at the crib, right? What else goes into it? Your distribution, marketing and promotion. So it's a lot. You could spend a couple racks on one song if you really, a visual, a video. Yeah. Bruh, let's talk about the song, man. How long was it in the works? Did you like come up with it quickly or was it something that you took a little time with? Talk to us about it.
It actually just came up quickly. We was going to the studio like the very next day. And it's like for whatever reason, right before I go to the studio, it's like I get like a weird spark of inspiration. So I end up just writing like a song right before I go. So it was like a spur of the moment type thing. And I mean, yeah.
You already had the beat picked out?
Yes.
Who produced it?
The Artist and Epic the Dawn.
Okay, most definitely. How did you connect with them? Social media?
YouTube.
I know that's right. Shout out to YouTube.
I know a lot of people like try to shame YouTube, like, oh, don't get no YouTube beats. Hey, I don't care.
Listen.
They up for the grabs.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think it's a great platform for producers to get their production out there. YouTube is the largest digital streaming platform because you don't need an app to be able to stream on there. You can go to your browser from your TV, your phone, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you not want to market yourself out there? And of course it's, like you said, it's out there for the pickings. Artists, go get it. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then, you know, you can take the time to develop a relationship with those producers. That way you can get the paperwork together. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's any, it's the artists that download free beats and never ever do anything other than that. is what I think people frown upon.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to put this song out as your single, then you want to, like, you know, at least contact the producer and be like, hey, bro, you know, I'm making a hit. Let's work. Let's get this plat together. You know what I'm saying? Are you shooting a video for it?
Yes. So the video just dropped today.
Oh, so the video dropped with it?
Yes.
Oh, you ain't playing.
Yeah, because, you know, we went out here and, you know, we representing False Face Visuals, False Face Entertainment.
Okay.
So we got our own equipment. Now we shooting our own movies.
Whoa.
So
that's what I'm talking about. The level up is real. Tell us about that a little bit, because I think it's important that you have those type of capabilities within your own team.
For sure.
You know, you might not have all of them. You know, you might not have a personal engineer, but you might have a personal videographer on your team.
Right.
Talk to us about how you guys put the video production together.
Oh, so how we put that together. So the song's called Madhouse. And really, like, it's just something about, like, mental health. So, you know, everybody, they take care of themselves, like, a different way, or, like, express themselves a different way. So it's like, if you want to go to the rage room, go to the rage room. Like, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. It's like, you ain't hurting nobody.
Right.
So it's like, do what you got to do to, like, release any type of stress, tension that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And the video, we did it at the rage room. My lady had shot it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And like,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like she liked that with it. She been teaching me how to do it more, so it's like I'm getting more comfortable with it. So
now that's fine. Hey, listen, that made me even more excited. I love her even more now. You got to have a good supportive woman behind you that's gonna help you to get stuff done, because Slick, this ain't no shade to the fellas, but women are gonna be able to get stuff done that men can't, just because she's an attractive woman, and that's just that on that.
Real.
Period. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. So, and that's dope that she's supportive of your dreams and she understands your passion.
Yes. I mean, she keeps me going a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it's like she always gives me a spark, like, come on, babe. And I'm like, all right.
Babe knows best. That's what my boyfriend tells me. Babe knows best. I say, yes, I do. Yep. Please believe it. We take care of our men, right?
On me.
That's so dope, man. So let's talk about, you know, some of the producers you've worked with. We talked about some of the artists. Who are some of the producers you've been working with, besides the ones that are on this record right here?
I've worked with Nays. I've worked with Mello, the producer.
I know it'd be hard to remember all of them.
It do. It's like the only ones I can really remember is like the ones that's like fresh.
I got you. Understood. No worries. I know that'd be like me asking, who did you interview 3 years ago? I don't know. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had so much going on in our lives, most definitely. You know, where do you want to go with your music?
I want to go as far as it'll take me.
You want to get them plaques? I need one on my wall. You know what I'm saying? I got one. I need a couple more. I need a Vin Chilz plaque up there. We've been rocking for gosh, probably go almost a decade now. You know what I'm saying? A long, long time, bro. Like, it's your time. It's time for that.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people, you know, the people that are supporting you, showing you love. You know, what do you want to say to them?
I just want to say thank you. Because, I mean, without y'all, I mean, it makes it a lot tougher, a lot harder.
Yeah.
So, like, if you already rocking with me, I appreciate it for the ones that know me. And the ones that don't know me, who haven't even discovered me yet, I appreciate y'all in advance for rocking with me. So, you know, it's all love, and like I need that. So as long as y'all keep digging these vibes, I'm gonna keep pushing them out.
And it's so dope because, again, you know, I've known you for a long time, just to see the growth in your personal process of becoming a really dope artist. You were dope then, but it's like now you really understand this business a lot more. You know, you've grown, you've matured, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, is elevating and leveling up. Anything else you got on the radar coming up that people will need to know about? You got this new record, new video that just dropped today. By the time you guys watch this, it might be a couple days. You get what I'm saying? But like, anything else coming up?
You know, there might be a project somewhere in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to tell you when. I ain't going to tell you how. I just know it's coming.
Let's talk about how you're dropping your music. Is that cool?
Yeah,
all right.
sure.
So you just dropped the record today. We're very much in a digital era where you have to be consistent with dropping your music, right?
Correct. Yes.
Do you already have some more songs in the chamber that you ready to shoot out there?
Most definitely.
Okay. Because the one thing that we've learned about like the analytics of Spotify and stuff, you got to watch your artist analytics. Soon as you start seeing the song that you put out today take a little bit of a dip, that's when you need to put your next record out.
Real.
Period. Because that's how, when you do it that way, it keeps you in those Spotify algorithms to potentially put you on, different Spotify playlists and stuff like that. So this is for you or any artist, tuning in. Just watch your artist analytics and you'll see, because the song is brand new, so it's going to be doing some numbers. Soon as you start to see it dip down a little bit, boom, you need to drop that next record, even if it's 3 to 4 weeks out. That quickly, you know what I'm saying? Because what that's going to do is keep you in that Spotify algorithm, and you're going to notice that your music's going to start popping up on playlists that you didn't even pay for. You know what I'm saying? So that's a y'all gem for today. We dropping gems.
We need those.
Most definitely. What would you say throughout your music, since you've been taking it seriously, has been the biggest struggle or obstacle that you had to overcome?
The most recent obstacle is just being able to be consistent.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm big on trying to like stay true to myself.
Yeah.
So it's like I try not to, I'm going to do whatever, but I still try to, stay within me.
And that's absolutely all you need to be doing. Mm-hmm. Being the best version of yourself.
Facts.
Not everyone's going to like it, but that don't matter. Not everybody likes what I do, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we are not living for anybody else.
Right.
So you definitely just got to continue to do you, bro. Like, that's where you're going to build your most organic fan base, is when you're just being authentic and being yourself. Right. And that's what you've always done. So that ain't hard for you. Let's take it to the flip side of that, though. What's been like that highlight moment for you? You probably had a couple, but give us one.
For like the music?
Yeah.
Ooh, the highlight moment, I'll say when I moved to Illinois, and same person I was telling you about, Odessa from Illinois, he had brought me on stage to perform No Cake. And he's like, No Cake, we've had that going since like 2013,
yeah,
2014.
Right. That's been in for a minute, but that's good that it's still attracting people. Mm-hmm. So what was that experience like for you, getting out on that stage and doing it?
It was beautiful, because I'm like, because the song that came out like so long ago, and just to see how people were still like really rocking with it, it's like, it'll make anybody feel good. Absolutely.
And the thing about it is, too, as an independent artist, it's a big world out there. Until that whole world has heard the record, it's still a new record to some people. Mm-hmm. So I don't think when you have a record that good, like what you have, you need to continue to perform it. Because you think about some of these major artists that are out there, when they go on tour or whatever, they pulling out the songs that was hot 10 years ago, because that's what's really going to get the crowd pumping. Real. And then, leading up to what they got out now. So you definitely did that the right way. Okay, so a little sidebar. Let's take it a little personal real quick. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite food to eat?
Favorite food? I love pizza. And I love some Alfredo. No, for real. And everybody love wings. Like Atlanta, home of the wings.
He said pizza, wings, and Alfredo. Mm-hmm. Can he cook? Can he cook, girl? Hey, we keeping it all the way G. You know what I'm saying? You let her do the throwing down, huh?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. She know how to cook it up.
Listen, exactly. What's a useless talent that you have?
A useless talent.
I was thinking about this earlier today for myself. I'm like, we all got one. I was like, what is it for me? I said, I'm going to ask my next interview that, and that happened to be you.
To be honest, I don't see any talent being useless, because you can monetize off of anything that you're good at.
Man, that's a great answer. I like that. Because I felt the same way, but there be people out there be like, man, there's useless talents. I'm like, no, everything I do can make me some money.
For real.
If you weren't doing music right now, what would you be doing?
Man,
that's a hard one.
Doing music right now?
Playing football?
Probably not, because as old as I got, I'm like, shoot, man, I ain't trying to shut nobody else's dreams down, but I realized that, like, I'm too small, too short. So I was like, look, I got to find something else. I had to just keep it real with myself. So, But regardless, I feel like I'm going to go get it any type of way that I can. So it's like, I'm a hustler, so that's what I just be doing.
Nah, absolutely. So you would probably still be doing something within the entertainment industry. Does film interest you at all?
Yes.
Acting?
Yes.
If I could put you in a movie right now, what type of role would you want to play?
Give me the funny man.
Oh, you want? Oh yeah, because he be funny on TikTok, y'all. For real. Nah, that's what's up, man. Like, hey, that's a market in itself right there. That's why I was like, man, I gotta get my TikTok game going. I'm lame over there. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my thing popping. I'm like, I gotta figure out how to do some funny videos or something like that, because that's where it's at over there, right?
For real.
Most definitely. Anything else that you got coming up that we can tap into, tune into, look forward to from Vin Chilz?
New music, growth, better vibes, and yeah, man, just everything.
For any young artists out there, I know you're young, but I'm talking like young artists that are really aspiring to do this. What would be a gem that you could drop on them right now?
So, for instance, a lot of people, they try to say like, man, I don't know where to start. Perfect place to start is to just do it. Yeah. It's like everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is different. So like, don't worry about how this person started. Don't worry about what that person doing. Like, just do you. And if you really love it, keep going at it. And it's like, eventually it's going to work out for you. So like, don't let nobody try and tell you how the success is successful for you. Because like, as long as you feel successful in what you're doing, it's beautiful. That means you're doing great.
That was powerful right there. You should write a book. Hey, you could be an author too. Add that to your resume.
Yes, well.
Pastor Vin Chilz. Well.
Amen.
Where did your name come from?
It came from the inside of my name. So my name's Kevin Childry. Took the inside of my name, Vin Chilz. So I just added the Z because you know that's where the music comes from.
I don't know if I ever asked you that, but that's really dope. I like that.
Thank you.
Man, that's fine. That's about to drop the bomb. That's fine, y'all. Gotta catch myself sometimes.
Just put that bomb right there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I think I got a
Industry.
that's the industry's. We'll just throw that in there.
Most wanted.
Boom. We'll censor that out real quick, man. Most definitely. Before we get up out of here, you know, 3 things we got to do. 1, tell them where they can follow you, keep up with you on your social media.
At That's Vin Chilz, and as well, False Face ENT. So if anybody looking for photography, videos, hey, we got you, and them prices right.
Listen, I need to see some of her work, man. I definitely could throw some business your way. You know, I talk to at least 500 artists a week. You know what I'm saying?
Factual.
So, shoot. There's, again, no shade to the fellas, but there's something about how women capture the angles and this and that is just, I know her work is crazy. I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some dope fellas out there too. Not throwing shade, but these women are killing it, y'all. We just have such a creative mind. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Second thing we got to do, man, I know earlier you talked about some of the artists and producers you work with. Anybody in particular you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out. To Lady Rose. And the main reason why, because I mean, she's there with me on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, in moments where I don't really feel like working, or it's like I don't have enough drive to, I guess, push myself at that moment, she give me that kickstart, and, you know, I get it going after that.
That's so dope. That's motivation right there. When you got somebody else that really genuinely wants to see you win, that they're taking their energy and projecting on you to motivate you to get out there and get to it. That's so dope, man. I love it.
Yes.
Anything else before I get to the last and most important question? You got anything else you want to share with everybody? This is your time to shine, bro.
Hey, I love y'all. That's just what it is.
Last but not least, man, we live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Big shout out to my bro Vin Chilz checking in tonight. You dig?
dig.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
Hey, we original.
Often imitated, but never duplicated, right?
Facts. You can't clone this.
Man, I appreciate it. One more time. Give me some love. Boom. I like that outfit, too. That's fire. That's fire, bro. We up out of here, y'all.